Bien, nous avons reçu il y a quelque temps un coup de téléphone du ministre du Tourisme du Cameroun. Malheureusement, au dernier moment, il n'a pas pu venir, mais il nous a envoyé son adjoint le plus important, puisque c'est le directeur de la formation du Cameroun. J'ai l'honneur et le plaisir, Joseph Nji, de vous demander de bien vouloir venir et dire quelques mots sur la politique de la formation au Cameroun, si vous voulez bien. Oui, voilà, en 2 minutes 30, si c'est possible. Ravi en tout cas de recevoir le Cameroun, qui est déjà un pays de l'homme forte, bien sûr. 3 minutes. Hein.
Your Excellencies, the President and board members of AMFORT, it is a singular pleasure for me to stand before you this morning to express sincere greetings from the Minister of State, Minister of Tourism and Leisure for Cameroon. He was supposed to be here personally, but unfortunately, because of other administrative duties, he was not able to be here. So he sent me to come and represent him here in this important meeting. Cameroon is actually a fast-growing country. It is a country with about 25 million inhabitants, and it has 10 different regions. It is one of the bilingual countries, or the second bilingual country in the world. After Canada, all of us know that. They speak both French and English in Cameroon. And Cameroon is infested with all the different equatorial climates, savanna climates, and so on. It is a destination that is very, very rich in touristic potentials. Most of you who have visited Cameroon will testify this. Our Honorable Secretary General, former Secretary General of United Nations World Tourism Organization was in Cameroon sometimes and could bear me witness with this. Cameroon is fast developing in terms of infrastructure, especially hotels, and it has about 900 touristic sites that have been identified. Some have been developed, and some are still on course for development. Especially with their prospects of hosting African Nations Cup, Cameroon is really involved in investing in tourism infrastructure, hotels, development of tourist sites, roads, water, and electricity at the moment. The unfortunate thing is, at this particular moment, the country does not have a good training structure in tourism and hotel management. It is just about to start its construction work for a reference hotel management school for next year. There is actual acute need for training of personnel in Cameroon, especially training of trainers, because for now the only school that is existing there, which is a CEMAC school, the intake is very, very insignificant. And they recruit just 12 candidates to be trained after each 3 years, which is very insignificant for the development of tourism in Cameroon and other African countries. That is why the government is taking its initiative to construct its own training infrastructure in this particular sector. For now, we have just some few private training institutions that are trying to solve the problem of professionalism, but not up to the expected standard. It is a great opportunity for me to be here today to express the desire for training in Cameroon to most of armed force members, which I happen to have this opportunity to attend for the first time. I think it is really an opportunity for me to exploit the contacts that I will have here with all of you who are professionals in the sector. I just wish that with your professionalism, with your long experience, especially members from the developed Western world, that will appeal for you to help pull some of the African countries that are still lagging behind in terms of training, though they have the tourism potentials, but we all understand that without training, those resources cannot be well exploited, because for any sustainable development in the tourism sector, it requires a great deal of professionalism. We thank who will give us a lending hand to enable us achieve our desires. And to Armed Forces Executive, I thank them especially for extending this invitation to Cameroon, and I will appeal that the board should make more efforts to sensitize most of the governments in Africa, especially South of Africa, to really get to know about armed forces. Because in Cameroon, the government looks at it as just another private organization that is out for making money. And they don't know the importance of this particular organization. So I think more sensitization should be done at the level of the governments, so that with their support, this association will achieve greater heights in the near future. I seize this opportunity to pray for members to be committed, especially in terms of the obligations of the association, which I think I'm going to carry the information back to my minister to exceptionally also register as a full member of this association. I thank you people so much. I will pray that God will take us back safely to our different countries, and we hope of meeting again next year. Thank you so much.
Your country is warmly welcome in Amphot, sir.